Tween and Teen Cooking to Go. Today's recipe comes out of a picture book that you can find in the children's section of our library. It's Wild Boars Cook. And Meg Rossoff wrote the words, and Sophia Blackall drew the pictures. Wild Boars Cook. This is Boris, this is Morris, this is Horace, and this is Doris. They are wild boars. They are busy and selfish. Oh, is he eating all the cookies? And stinky, digging through the trash. And hungry, digging through the refrigerator. Boris is so hungry he could eat 35 hot dogs and a bushel of bonbons. Crunchy, crunch, crunch. Excuse me. Bad Boris. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Excuse me. Munch, munch, munch. Morris is so hungry he could eat a pineapple upside down cake, 10 pickles, and a boot. Why a boot? Munch, munch, munch. Naughty Morris. Horace is so hungry he could eat a pizza as big as the moon. That would be huge. Yum, yum, yum. Horrid Horace. Doris is so hungry she's eating a cookbook. Oh no, they need the cookbook. That's not a good choice. But wait, Doris has found a delicious recipe. A recipe for the biggest, messiest, stickiest, gooeyest, chewiest, most delicious pudding in the whole wide world. Watch out, everybody. Wild boars are making a massive pudding. First, they measure out the ingredients. 10 cups of sugar, shouts Morris. 500 chocolate-covered chocolates, roars Boris. A gross of donuts, squeals Horace. And lots of broccoli, shrieks Doris. Everybody stops and stares. Broccoli in a massive pudding? Sorry, said Doris. Almost all the ingredients went into a massive pudding bowl. You don't put broccoli in pudding, do you? No, that sounds gross. It's too dry, sobbed Boris. It's too small, wailed Morris. I'm hungry, howled Horace. So Doris added 1.5 puddles, a bucket of squishy butter, 26 bananas, and a squid, then started to whisk briskly. Ew, a squid? But they are wild boars. All the boars joined in. Whisk, whisk, whisk. Stir, stir, stir. Cook, cook, cook. And out came the most beautiful, massive pudding in the whole wide world. Oh my goodness, look at that. Look at the squid. Now, do you think Boris and Morris and Horace and Doris sat with their hands folded and their napkins in their laps? Did they pass the biggest piece to the wild boar on the left? Did they say thank you and chew with their mouth closed? Oh, I hope they did. Let's turn the page and find out. Of course not. They gulped and they grabbed and they smashed and they snatched and they pushed and they prodded and they choked and chewed and they ate the massive pudding in 10 seconds flat. Oh my goodness. Delightful, moaned Boris. Delicious, groaned Morris. Divine, burped Horace. It was my idea, said Doris, and they all lived happily ever after for 5 whole minutes until, oh no, what's going to happen now? I'm still hungry, cried Boris. I'm still starving, wept Morris. Everyone got more than me, howled Horace. That's the end of this book. Not quite. Never mind, said Doris. I think I found another recipe. Massive cookie. Now this is the end. So this is the cookie that we're going to make. Massive cookie makes one. I'm surprised it's not massive pudding. But we don't really want squid in our pudding. So a half a cup of butter, 1 cup of sugar, 1 egg, a half teaspoon of vanilla, 1 cup of flour, a half teaspoon of salt, a half teaspoon of baking soda, a half cup of chocolate chips, half cup of gumdrops, 1/4 cup of M&Ms. Yum. So you're going to preheat your oven to 375 degrees. Cream together butter and sugar. You might want to make sure that your butter is softened so it's easy to spread. Add egg and vanilla, stir in the flour, salt, and baking soda. Add the chocolate chips, form into one large cookie on a greased cookie sheet. We're going to use a pizza pan because it's round. And decorate with gumdrops and M&Ms. Bake for about a half an hour until done, so golden brown. Do not attempt to make or devour the cookie without an adult present. No, because that's going to give you a tummy ache. It's so much sugar. So this was an awesome book, very funny. And she has more books about the boars. Meet Wild Boars is the next one. So stay tuned for our recipe. Hi, this is Miss Ann for Tween and Teen Cooking to Go. Today's recipe is massive cookie. And I got that recipe out of the back of the book of Wild Boars Cook, which is an awesome book. So what you're going to need is 1 cup of sugar, a half teaspoon of vanilla, 1 cup of flour, half teaspoon of salt, half teaspoon of baking soda, half cup of chocolate chips, 1 egg, a half cup of softened butter, which is a whole stick of butter, a half cup of gumdrops, and 1/4 cup of M&Ms to decorate the cookie with. 1 medium-sized mixing bowl, a mixing spoon, hand mitts or pot holders, and an oven. And you need a cookie sheet or a pizza pan. We are going to use a pizza pan so our cookie will be round. So preheat your oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. You want to cream together the butter and the sugar. And your butter should be softened butter, so like room temperature. Mine is pretty soft. I'm going to break it up the best you can, kind of spread it. You can see how it's spreading. We're going to add the half a teaspoon of vanilla. The 1 egg. Make sure to wash your hands if you get any egg on you. I did not. So you're going to mix it all up. You're going to cream it up. Now look at that. Make sure the sugar is getting mixed in. And the egg. My butter was out for probably 2 hours. I should have took it out a little sooner, so maybe 3 hours is a good idea how long your butter should be out. Looks good. So we want to go ahead and add the 1 cup of flour, half teaspoon of salt, and the half teaspoon of baking soda, which I have in this bowl. Go ahead and mix it up. I hope that you watched the video of me reading the story, The Wild Boars Cook, because they don't make a massive cookie. They make a massive pudding with squid in it. Ew. It was a cute little story. Make sure you mix it up so you get everything off the bottom mixed in. The flour all in it. Got a little bit of flour that I need to fold in it. What does fold in it mean? It means like putting it in it and then like folding the cookie over. Helps mix it in. See the little bit there at the bottom of the bowl? That's what I'm trying to get mixed in. Okay, go ahead and add your half cup of chocolate chips. So your oven should be almost preheated to 375 degrees. Next step is take a cookie sheet or a pizza pan. I'm using a pizza pan because I want my massive cookie to be round like a regular cookie. So you want to grease it with butter, or you can use a non-stick cooking spray. Make sure your hands are clean. We're gonna go ahead and take cookie dough. I'm trying to get the cookie dough off my spatula here. Your fingers are gonna be sticky. And we'll get the excess out of the bowl. So you want to form a big cookie ball. I'm going to flatten it a little bit. Like making pizza here. Go ahead and put it in the center of your pan. Kind of spread it out a little bit. See? Starting to look like a cookie. Take the gumdrops and the M&Ms and we're going to decorate. You can do any pattern that you would like. I could not find regular gumdrops, so I got the spiced. And I made this recipe before doing it now. So that's how I know that I wanted to use a pizza pan so it would be round, because I used a baking sheet and it wasn't really pretty. So I learned different things. But anyways, the gumdrops, I can only find spice at the store, so that's why we have spice. You can decorate your massive cookie however you would like. Okay, we're going to take the M&Ms. I'm just going to dump them. And then spread them out. You don't have to dump them. Miss Ann is impatient. You can place them wherever you would like. You could even put them around the edges instead of the gumdrops. That's what it looks like. So you're going to go ahead and bake this in the oven for at least 30 minutes until it's golden brown. So check this massive cookie out. It is like the same size of my dinner plate. That is pretty cool. And you can't see the gumdrops anymore. You can see right here, the edge there. That looks so tasty. We are going to try this out. Check this cookie out. I used a cutting board to cut it up into smaller pieces. My favorite is the crispy corner, but I'm going to try a piece here. Look at that. So the gumdrops, looks like it's right here. Let's try this. This is delicious. I think you could substitute the candy. If you don't want gumdrops, you could put something else in it. But I am totally giving it a thumbs up. Thank you for watching my video. And stay tuned for the next one.